Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Krutat Kotnis and welcome to SOMJ TV. We are back with another bulletin, but before we move on to the stories, let's have a look at this week's headlines. PM Modi visits MIT World Peace University after he inaugurated the Pune's metro. On the occasion of Women's Day, an all-women bench was set to hear pleas in Kerala High Court sets history. India and China to hold 15th round of border talks on Friday. All of the 694 Indian students stuck in Sumi have left for Poltawa. Odisha tops the list of full immunization with 90.5% coverage. Now the hottest topic for Pune, PM Modi's visit. We have our reporter Nupur who will be covering that.
Hello and welcome. I'm Nupur Mehtani reporting for SOMJ TV, and today we are going to talk about PM's visit in Pune. On Sunday, that is 6th of March 2022, Honorable Spokesperson of India, Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited Pune for the inauguration of second metro. Later on, he was hosted by MIT World Peace University Kothurud. He was also accompanied by some big names such as Devendra Fadnavis, Ajit Pawar, Muralidhar Mohal and many more. Firstly, PM was felicitated by the college faculties and later on he proceeded for his speech. Talking about the arrangements, MIT World Peace University School of Government was in charge of arranging the event. They had left no chance to point a finger on. From power pack media coverage to the security, everything was on point. They also made sure the crowd was enthusiastic throughout the event. And they also made sure the event went smoothly without making any kind of chaos. Here are the snippets of the event.
आदरणीय सज्जनों, पंतप्रधानांचं स्वागत करीत आहोत. सुंदर अशा चांदीच्या तपकात हा जिरेटोप ठेवला आहे. स्वराज्याचं प्रतीक म्हणून, स्वराज्याचा मान, अभिमान आणि स्वाभिमान म्हणून जिरेटोपाकडे बघितलं जात असेल.
इस समय देश आजादी के 75 वर्ष निमित्त आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव मना रहा है. भारत की आजादी में पुणे का ऐतिहासिक योगदान रहा है. हमारे पास विकल्प एक ही है, मास ट्रांसपोर्टेशन. मास ट्रांसपोर्टेशन की व्यवस्थाओं का ज्यादा से ज्यादा निर्माण. इसलिए आज हमारी सरकार मास ट्रांसपोर्टेशन के साधनों और विशेषकर मेट्रो कनेक्टिविटी पर खास ध्यान दे रही है.
Hello and welcome. I am Nupur Mehtani reporting for SOMJ TV. So right now we are in MIT-WPU campus where just the Prime Minister of India, Mr. Narendra Modi, finished his speech, and we'll go and ask the viewers how was their experience witnessing Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi in MIT campus. Hello.
Hello.
So we would like you to introduce yourself and we would like to know about your experience. How was your experience witnessing Prime Minister and listening to his speech?
So this is Avi Puneta here. First of all, to see the Prime Minister of our country was one of my dream. And सबसे पहले ये बताऊं, मैं जब से मैंने सुना है कि MIT कैंपस में हमारे प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी आने वाले हैं, सो एक हफ्ते से मैं बहुत एक्साइटेड था. एंड 2 दिनों से मैं सोया भी नहीं हूँ उनसे मिलने के चक्कर में. और दूसरी बात यह है कि उनको लाइव देखना, उनसे चीजें सीखना, मींस उनको फॉलो करना, ये एक मेरा पहले से पैशन भी रहा है.
Now we have a reporter Misha Sharma who will be showing us how MIT World Peace University School of Media and Journalism celebrated the Women's Day.
International Women's Day is celebrated every year on March 8 to mark and celebrate the social, economic, cultural and political achievements of women, and raise awareness about women's equality and accelerate gender parity. With this initiative in mind, MIT World Peace University organized a multitude of events on the occasion of Women's Day. Be it MIT School of Economics Astitva, Walk for a Cause, Narisans by School of Liberal Arts, or Ladies First, Understanding of Gender in Food, organized by School of Media and Journalism. Everyone celebrated Women's Day in their own unique way. On this occasion, we covered two such events of MIT World Peace University. One was by the name Nari Sans by the School of Liberal Arts. A unique name indeed. This event was packed with multiple games, booths, food stalls, and much more. There was also a makeup stall, which even the boys were not shy to hit. The open mic was a total blast, and the flash mob made us all groove to their beats.
I feel that men and women, instead of talking about who is powerful, we need to see that how we can complement each other. We cannot go beyond nature. Whatever nature has bestowed upon us, we need to respect that. And when we respect that, I think we'll treat each other equally.
The event organized by School of Media and Journalism was on another level. A small game used to represent economic disparity in society was played with the students to learn how far behind women are in terms of social and economic acceptance within their families and lives.
So the idea was very simple. It was to sort of sensitize everyone to things that were happening or decisions that were being taken on their behalf in their lives, and just to see them through the prism of greater understanding and more objectivity. So that was the purpose. And so for everything, for every question that was raised, if the answer was yes, you moved a step forward, and for every answer which was no, you moved a step back. Because it's very important for us, especially students who are going to be in the media very soon, to understand the root of decisions, or root of impulses, or root of the nature of things. That is very important. So I think this game adequately sort of brought that out for all of those who participated.
School of Media and Journalism also organized the event called Ladies First, a unique event for its students to understand and expand their understanding on gender in food. The chief guest for this event was Professor Nafees Naqvi, Director, MIT World Peace University School of Hotel Management, and what a delight it was to talk to him.
So to us, or to you also, I suggest cooking is not a gender job. It's just a life skill. As a course, we don't categorize women and boys. It is a person choice. For females, I would just wanted to say that it's a very, very good course to make you independent. The moment you complete it, you will land to a job, or you can start your own business.
So the ladies' first event was basically to bring out again where the mother or the mother figure or the sister is the one who's preparing food, and every male member of the family sort of accepting food which is being served on the table. So I wanted to sort of tweak that a bit and bring about another sort of thought change in the people who are undergoing this event. Though you see it in restaurants a lot where most of the serving staff is male, but in the home front this does not happen. So I wanted to create this situation where people who are familiar with each other, they are classmates, have this thing reversed, this understanding of the server being a woman or a girl in the reversed, and in this case the server being the male classmate. So I think that was the idea behind it.
On the occasion of Women's Day, MIT World Peace University School of Media and Journalism organized an event called Ladies First, Understanding Gender in Food, with our chief guest, Professor Nafees Naqvi. The USP of this event was that men will be serving women. Now that's something I want every day of my life. Now, is this breaking the patriarchy? That is the question to be pondered upon. With camera person Yagya Mandelia, I am Nisha Sharma, SOMJ TV.
PM Modi inaugurated the Pune city's metro. Now we have our reporter Param, who will be talking to a few passengers and taking their experience.
We are here at the metro station to take the ride of the metro. It's a project which has been going on since more than 4 years, and all citizens of Pune have been really excited to take this joy ride. And we really need to know that why has this project taken so much time, and we really hope that it's an exciting ride. Today we are boarding the train from Anandnagar metro station to Garware College Road. It's really an exciting experience, as we can see that there's a lot of crowd over here, and all people over here are also excited for the newly built metro trains in Pune city. Over here we can see an over layout of the metro station, and we can see how the different stations have been named and the journey the trains will take, and we are really excited. It's almost 2:30 right now, and we can see that there are not many people right on the station because it's mostly office time, and people are right busy over here in the afternoon. But as the day passes, usually during evening 6:30 to 7:30, there's a lot of hustle and bustle over here, people crowding in from their offices trying to get back home on the metro station, and it's really lively out over here as the day passes. The ambience of the train is really lively, and we can see people over here recording different shots. People are really excited to take this Joy Metro ride as they have been waiting for it since a long time, and we can see how the people are really happy over here. It's a really comfortable way to commute, and indeed people are going to enjoy this metro service. With camera person Yagya Mandelia, I am Param Lakhani, SOMJ TV.
We have our reporter Anushka Pandey who will be covering the Pune Film Fest.
Greetings of the day. Today we are at the 20th International Film Festival, Pune. With us we have Mr. Javed Akhtar, sir. So, sir, today for your show and your talk, a lot of people were present today. But for those who weren't here and those youngsters who are so much into poetry, what would you like to tell them?
I'll tell them that there is a word like tayyari in music, that you learn, you prepare yourself before giving any output. You take a lot of intake is necessary before the output. Read poetry, remember it by heart. Only then you will know the musicality of words. You will understand their weightage, their rhythm, and by reading all kind of classical poetry, modern poetry, postmodern poetry, progressive poetry, getting familiar with folk music, folk literature, folk songs, it will add to your vocabulary and your sensibility, and then you will gradually learn the usage of words and the craft in metering, and you will have enough in your repertoire to write any kind of poetry.
That's beautiful, sir. Thank you so much. हॅलो मॅम, तुम्हाला पिफच्या 20व्या वर्षाच्या कार्यक्रमात हार्दिक स्वागत. तुमची फिल्म आज इथं पिफच्या फर्स्ट टाइम स्क्रीन होत आहे, तर तुम्हाला कसं वाटतंय?
प्रचंड अभिमान वाटतोय, कारण पिफच्या पहिल्या वर्षी उद्घाटनाच्या सोहळ्याला मी होस्ट होते, अँकर होते, आणि तिथपासून पिफ पाहत आलेली आहे. आणि जेव्हा माझी स्वतःची फिल्म पिफमध्ये स्क्रीन होते तेव्हा मला खूप स्पेशल वाटतं, कारण पुण्यात माझा ओरिजिनल ऑडियन्स आहे, त्यामुळे त्यांच्यासमोर आपलं कुठलं काम दाखवणं हे माझ्यासाठी फार महत्त्वाचं आहे.
तुमची ही मूवी तिचं शहर होणं हे टायटल असं आहे, थोडं एकदम नवीन वेगळंच आहे, आणि तुमचं काय कॅरेक्टर, तुमची काय भूमिका आहे त्याच्याबद्दल काहीतरी सांगा आम्हाला.
आत्ता सगळे प्रेक्षक तिचं शहर होणं बघतायत, त्यामुळे ते बघत असताना मी आमच्या सिनेमाबद्दल सांगणं बरोबर नाही, पण मला असं वाटतं तिचं शहर होणं हा सिनेमा हा फक्त मराठी भाषा किंवा एका शहरापुरता मर्यादित न राहता कुठल्याही माणसाचं जागरूक होणं, त्या माणसाचं अवेअरनेस वाढवून एक आपली जबाबदारी आपल्याला जाणवणं जेव्हा सुरू होतं तेव्हा आपण असं म्हणतो की आपण स्वतःच्या पलीकडे गेलो. तर हे स्वतःच्या पलीकडे जाणं जे आहे ते तुम्हाला सगळ्यांना तिचं शहर होणंमध्ये फार नीट बघायला मिळेल.
खूप सुंदर. तुम्हाला एक तुमच्या कॅरेक्टर भूमिका जी आहे त्याच्याबद्दल जर एक गोष्ट जी असेल जी खूप सुंदर असेल तर ती काय?
मला असं वाटतं सगळ्यात छान गोष्ट अशी आहे की मी अर्चना नावाची भूमिका करते आहे, आणि त्या अर्चनाबरोबर फक्त स्त्रिया असं नाही पण पुरुषसुद्धा असोसिएट करू शकतील. आणि एका अतिशय माझ्या एका फॅनच्या संकल्पनेतनं पुढे आलेली कथा आहे ही. त्याचं इतकं छान स्वरूप बघायला मिळणं आणि आज पिफमध्ये आमचा इंडिया प्रीमियर बघायला मिळणं आम्हाला खूप स्पेशल वाटतंय.
खूप सुरेख.
We have Yagya, who will be interviewing small business women and entrepreneurs.
Hello everyone, as we all know we had Women's Day this week, so we have came up with this idea of interviewing women entrepreneurs who are successful in their field. So let's get started.
Hello everybody, my name is Simar Vahan and my mother's name is Tippy Vahan. She's a food entrepreneur and her brand's name is Fingertips. Since everything is online these days, I help her with the digital marketing. I work under her as her digital marketing manager, and this gives me a lot of experience, and I really enjoy doing it. Basically, Fingertips is a tiffin service. We offer tiffins. We also specialize in customized catering orders. We're based in Pune. So my mother loves to cook food. She cooks with all her soul and heart, and she loves feeding people. I think since we're Punjabis, it's in our blood. This all started during peak COVID, where a lot of our family and family friends were down with COVID, and my mom used to send them food to help them out in these tough times. And the word spread quite quickly, and a lot of other people approached my mother for food. Since times were tough and everybody was going through so much, my mother couldn't resist and saying no. So, this is how our business was established, and this is how we came into being. And we've come a long way, and everything has worked out so well till now. Right now, we offer tiffins to college going students, office people, old people who are unable to cook, and we help our mother in any way possible. My father supports my mother. We all do anything and everything we can to help her out in this little family business that she runs. Um, since I am getting a lot of work experience, it's really great for me as well, and we really enjoy. This is something that happened during a very negative time. This was something positive that we came up with, and we're really proud of my mother, and we're really happy that during those tough times we could come up with something to actually help people around. So that's our little story. Thank you.
Hi guys, my name is Queen Smith and I'm the owner of Insignia Tattoo Studio and Training Institute, Pune. We opened doors in 2008 and since then it has been an amazing journey. We at Insignia, we also do tattooing of different kinds, which is Polynesian, Maori, trash polka, geometric and many other different kinds of tattoos. We also are into sketching, painting with different mediums, and we also have our training institute where we teach students painting, sketching and tattooing techniques. With tattooing, we are also into tattoo supplies where we provide tattoo supply equipments to tattoo studios, and yeah, this is our journey.
With cameraman Param Lakhani, this was Yagya Mandelia, SOMJ TV.
Now we have our reporter Ria who will be covering Pune's cake artist.
A cake is essential when it comes to any celebration. It adds more sweetness to the occasion. It's like cherry on the top of the cake of happiness. Today we have with us the queen of royal icing, the woman who broke 2 world records, Mrs. Prachi Doubleday. Ma'am, your cakes are so beautiful and lifelike. I would like to know how you started with on your journey with these cakes.
Thank you so much for talking to me on this. I started 10 years back. So before that, I was working as a financial analyst in a multinational. And so this just started as a hobby. But eventually, I got a lot of appreciation from friends, families, and then clients. So that's how, the journey started. And so the journey started 10 years back. And so from a financial analyst to a cake artist. Then back in 2015, I went to London and I learned from a very renowned cake icon, Sir Eddie Spence MBE. He's the one who's baked for the British royal family. So I had the honor and the privilege to learn from him. And from 2015 onwards, I started specializing in royal icing. And eventually everybody here in Pune and in India, they appreciated this medium a lot. And in 2019, I won an award in Birmingham for the Royal Icing Artist of the Year. And then there have been a lot of appreciation and awards from various sectors. I've been very fortunate. And last year, I also got an award by the hands of our governor, Shri Bhagat Singh Koshyari. So the journey has been really fruitful and I am really honored and blessed with the current recognition by the World Book of Records London, where I was lucky enough to get 2 certifications for making 2 world records. And me and my family, we are just over the moon.
That's a great thing. We would like to know what is your favorite part of baking a cake?
See, honestly speaking, I've always loved baking a cake as a kid. As a 10-year-old, I remember it used to be my favorite summertime activity. But being a cake artist, or you can call a cake decorator, baking is not a favorite part for me. It's the decorating that fascinates me.
An extremely wonderful experience with a person as sweet as a perfection. It was ecstatic to be able to talk to a person so accomplished and to be able to see her cakes in person. What a day! Indeed, she is the icing queen. With camera person Nisha Sharma, I am Riya Gupta, SOMJ.
We have our reporter Ayushi who will be showing us MIT World Peace University's campus glimpses.
MIT-WPU, an abbreviation for World Peace University. So does it really resonate with what it's named? Let's find out.
MIT-WPU has its very own Peace Center situated on the top of the MIT Hill. It is a wonderful place to visit and to feel relaxed by just seeing the panoramic sight of the nature. There are various peace activities and sessions that are being conducted by the faculties of the Peace Department to promote meditation and peace. So now let's talk about the wonderful idea of bringing the individuals closer to the nature and indeed closer to themselves.
So my first question is, why is peace so important and why it is focused in MIT so much?
Yeah, peace is important because up till now we have seen only academics, and when you start your actual life after completing the academics, then you will come to know about the peace. And at times it is not a degree is important, at times it is not the money only important, but you need that peace, and we need to know how we can get that particular peace. So we are here want to emphasize on the peace component, which is along with the academics, we want to imbibe this particular peace idea, and peace we can get through many channels actually. So that's why we are teaching life skills, we are teaching those human skills actually, humanities, and there are various modules through which peace can be spread. This is the main idea actually. And MIT having this unique idea, MIT started with the peace, and now it is gradually every university probably will start with this idea. We have got a wonderful feedback of the students that other than academics they are able to learn something new which is very helpful for their life itself. So that's the peace idea.
Okay, so my next question is, what all exercises do we perform here or conduct here, and what is the importance of these various sculptures and statues in this peace center?
Okay, we always have these statues so that we have some inspiration. We get to know something by seeing them. We need to know something immediately. So there is a kind of a motivation, there is a kind of a inspiration we get immediately. And we have Einstein's statue here, on the other side Newton's statue is there, and in the middle Sant Tukaram, Sant Naneshwar and Shivaji Maharaj, and of course Swami Vivekananda. So it is the unification of science and spirituality, and once we have both coming together, then I think our life is complete, and that harmony which we need technology as well, we need that spirituality element as well, and then we are coming to the harmony. So this is in a way it is a symbolic actually that we have both things. And why at the top of the hill, why this place? Because this place you are seeing that birds are chirping, there is a different serenity out here. This place is away from the hustle bustle of the traffic and all these things. So in a way you get tuned to that divine energy, that nature and all these things are here. So that's why this particular place, and this unique idea is the idea of Dr. Vishwanath Karad, and we have seen that how it can be come into existence. So this is the evidence for that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Okay, so how was your experience at Meditation Center, MIT-WPU?
All of us SOMJ student came over here early in the morning. It is already difficult getting up early in the morning, and we thought it would be even more difficult to climb all the stairs, but turns out it was quite fun, and everybody worked out well, and everybody helped each other getting up here, and it was great. We all got up early and we got our exercise done. And this center is actually quite peaceful and nice, and we're having a good time over here. So far so good. Thank you.
We have our reporter Ria who will be taking us out on the top 5 eateries.
Let's take a tour of few places in Kothur where you can chill and hang out with your friends.
We are at Wari Book Cafe. The ambience here is really good. You can sit in your comfort zone. It's a perfect place where you can read books, play board games, and enjoy the food.
We are at Ganache Cafe, which is one of the famous places in Kothur. It's famous for a variety of cheesecakes.
Me and my friends, we do come here like a lot of times. Like कभी ऐसा रहा कि चलो जाते हैं या फिर मन रहा तब आते रहते हैं. And the pastry is good over here. Like the cheesecakes and all, they're pretty good. And the ambience over here is pretty amazing. And I do like the cheesecake.
Another one of the famous places in Kothur where you can hang out with your friends is the Apo Cafe. This place, serving scrumptious and delicious fast food, the restaurant offers a bright and colorful ambience that could lighten up everyone and has a menu which is exclusive and budget friendly and caters to the needs and preferences of people of all age groups. Madeline in Kothur welcomes you with the ambrosial whiff of freshly baked specialties, Persian style cafe that serves some delicious food, widely catching fame for their desserts that don't just look appealing to the eye but actually taste really good. This was an extremely wonderful experience while exploring places in Kothur and enjoying a variety of foods. With cameraman Shubh Sharma, I am Riya Gupta, SOMJ TV.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that would be all for this week's bulletin at SOMJ TV. Until next week, stay tuned.